Are you looking to get custom merch for your band? PM Star Promotions is producing all types of promotional items such as shirts, hats, stickers, banners, koozies, skate decks, and much, much more. All products are imprinted in the USA and made to last while keeping your cost as low as possible. Need a shirt design or logo made? The PM Star team has over 20 years experience in graphic design to make your ideas come to life. PM Star Promotions is making their way by working alongside with national bands and record labels including Crowbar, Goat Whore, and Ripple Music. To get customized, dependable work or check out the package deals that fit your budget and other exciting offers, please check out our featured collection on Facebook, PM Star Promotions, or visit www.pmstarpromo.com. It's time to get noticed.
Give them nothing, but take from them everything.
Welcome back to the Metal Hand of God podcast. I am your host, Wayne, and these two sexy gentlemen sitting next to me.
I am the Menace.
And
I'm Adam Bob.
I don't know why you're calling me Bob. Man.
I don't know either, Bob.
I thought we were going to have a heart-to-heart. Now you're coming in with this Bob shit.
Well, we can have a heart-to-heart, Bob. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. You brought it up, man. You were the one who's...
It's been a minute, Bob.
I just want to tell you...
had a heart-to-heart.
I wanted to tell y'all that I love you. I love you, Kyle. I love you, Bob.
Well, I love you too, but my name's not Bob.
It is now, Bob.
Don't be like that, Bob. We both love you, man.
I love you guys too, man. And I'm really happy to be able to do this this show with you two gentlemen and the Rum guy whenever he's on.
Yeah, hey Rum.
You know, Rum is I actually talked to him today. He was gonna try to jump on, but you know, work.
He wasn't gonna try very hard.
Well, I mean, he did say that he would be on after 8 o'clock his time, and I was like, well, we'll be done by then. And he's like, oh, that's cool. I'm sorry, you know, that he couldn't make it and all this stuff.
Apologies.
You know, he apologized and said to tell you guys that he misses y'all and he loves y'all as well. Now, I
love you too, Rome.
There you go.
Love
all
you,
right,
Rome.
there we go.
Not as much as I love Bob, but
Bob's the best, man.
You guys are so sweet. So,
Bob.
So what's been going on, guys? What's happening?
Well, things inside my fridge since I moved to a new house.
Ooh,
smell like ass.
Is it the dead body of your landlady?
No. She's still alive and kicking.
Good. That's good to hear.
Hey, wait, is she alive and kicking or alive and being kicked?
Hopefully she's kicking back. You know, hopefully she's kicking back. You know. We don't need their like half dead things that they've grown up with, you know, like they gave us a fridge they look like they grew up with or that their parents had, and it is on its last leg. It makes everything smell like ass, just open asshole.
Just like assholes?
Yeah.
Well, hold on a minute now. As you said, this looks like they grew up with it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I saw that last Indiana Jones movie. What if there's a nuclear bomb?
You can hide
in it, and you'd be fine.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Also, you could die in it because
it shuts behind you.
Yeah, because you know, Gary Coleman said you shouldn't play in fridges. And
where the fuck did you get a Gary Coleman reference,
man,
dude?
What? Like back then when they was playing hide and go seek, man, they used to have kids that used to go hide in fridges and they couldn't get out because it would vacuum seal and it was.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Man, the Gary Coleman, it was a commercial.
Really?
Yeah, like a PSA.
Oh, it was like one of those G.I. Joe commercials. Yeah.
You know,
now you know, motherfucker.
by some odd coincidence, the other day, I don't know what I was watching that this came on, but somebody like showed like a very special episode of Different Strokes.
Oh, nice.
It was a two-parter, and like you're watching it, it starts off with like Arnold and Todd Bridges and the chick who like did cocaine and porn. They go to the bicycle. They were all riding bicycles together, and the daddy, I don't remember his name, but I'm gonna call him Mr. Banks.
That's not his name.
I'm gonna call him Mr. Banks.
Was it
Bob.
Mr. Drumming? Drummer?
I don't know,
Some shit
Bob,
like
but
that?
I'm going with Mr. Banks.
I'm going with
Anyway,
drumming.
so Mr. Banks took them for ride bicycles, and apparently back in the day, you used to rent bicycles.
You did.
You didn't buy.
You did. You didn't own one.
So
'cause
you
they
go,
were too
you go to the
expensive back
bicycle
then.
shop, and the old man who runs the bicycle shop is like, "Hey Arnold,"
Want some crack?
not the cartoon, but he's like, "Hey Arnold, like I got a cool bicycle. You want it?" And he goes like, "Yeah, Daddy, Mr. Banks." He's like, "Yeah, give me that." You know,
Mr.
so they get
Drummond.
him that, and he's like, "Hey, I'll give you this cool whistle for your bike if you go out and hand out flyers." So
Wow.
he goes back to school, and like his buddy, like it was kind of messed up because
Did he get a hand job?
no, it felt like he might have later in the episode. I'm gonna get to that. Let me tell a story, Bob.
My bad, dude. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Oh, damn.
I know. It always has a point, but we interrupt.
So-
Sorry.
So like the way they set it up, like it was almost like he was selling drugs.
Oh, I see.
Like his buddy came in, he's like, "No, Arnold, you ain't doing it right. Let me show you how to do it. Like I got your stuff here. I got you. You know, you want that? Y'all want a whistle? Y'all want a bicycle?" It was really messed up.
So he was slinging flyers.
He was slinging flies.
Flyers. That's what it was. Yeah, I couldn't remember what
So
the fuck you were
he
saying.
goes back to the bicycle shop guy. I'm gonna call him Mr. Drummond.
No,
So-
Mr. Drummond's the daddy.
Quiet, Bob.
Motherfucker.
He goes back to Mr. Drummond and he's like, "Hey, you know, like I got these flyers and my buddy was helping me sell coke too. So like, can you hook him up because he wants a whistle?" And I cut it off there because I could tell that at some point Mr. Drummond jerked him off.
Now, you talking about the actual Mr. Drummond or the guy who
Quiet, Bob.
sells
Talk about the
bicycle?
bicycle man, Bob. Anyway, no, but I could tell like that was the special two-parter. Was like one of those kids got raped. I don't know if it was. I don't think it was Gary Coleman, Bob.
Nah, I
But
don't think so either. It was probably
I
his
think
friend.
his little friend that was helping sling cocaine, I think he got raped.
He's definitely getting it up
Do
his
you,
butt.
do you think that's where Gary Coleman first started doing drugs?
Absolutely.
From that episode?
It
Absolutely.
was a very
Oh, from that
controversial
episode? No, I'm sure he was doing cocaine before that.
Really? Right off of his fake stepsister's ass?
He was in a child body, man. I think you doing cocaine at like 12.
Well,
Tell us.
Drew Barrymore was.
Drew Barrymore was doing cocaine around 12?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. She was heavy into that shit.
Child body, huh? I can't stand you. I don't like her face.
Yeah, she's got a weird
I
face.
never liked it. I couldn't stand it. I'm
Like when
why
she
people
was-
think
I
you
could fuck
cute?
her.
Nowadays.
Well, I mean, yeah, I could put my penis in.
Well,
it,
yeah.
but
But that's
it
not
just-
saying
it
nothing.
just-
You,
her face is like, why do people think you
Her face has just got to be in the opposite direction.
She's gotta look the other way
Look
when-
to the left or something. I'm pretty sure this is like your good side. Look to there. look over to that window. Let's see what you see.
Speaking to fucked up things, sexual things with women.
oh,
So,
shit.
like 2 episodes back, I was telling a story
right.
about, I went on Universal After Dark.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
And, I was saying, like, the girl
About hitting
that runs
women?
the...
About hitting women?
No, that
No,
was
that's-
different.
oh, that's
He's talking about meeting up with a girl.
No, I never. This girl doesn't deserve being hit. Anyway,
that episode.
I mean, some of them do. Some of them do. But,
The one we talking about slapping, the one before this one? Yeah. That was pretty fucked up. But it was
so I had mentioned on the show that the girl is like, "Hey,
Hey,
you
we
know,
should meet up."
you should meet, in Florida." And I said, "Well, I was like, if I'm driving 650 miles, we're fucking."
Yeah.
Now I said that in jest because sometimes I forget that people listen to the show.
Oh.
So she listened to the show.
Yeah. So somebody,
Uh-oh.
either Nick Branch or Craig Lucas, I think it was Craig Lucas, was like, "Hey, maybe I should tweet this to
Hey, don't
to
do
Amanda."
that. Hey, don't do that. Why
Wow,
would
guys,
you do that?
you guys are dicks.
Why would you do that? That's a total
fucked
dick
up,
move,
man. What
That's
the
a total
fuck?
dick move.
Why would y'all do that?
That's a total dick move.
I thought y'all were his boy.
What?
I don't think Craig Lucas is anybody's boy. I'm disappointed. I'm just so. I knew he was a pervert. I didn't think he was a sellout.
Some crazy shit. What? That is not a friend.
Well, they're English.
That is.
Ah, damn you fucking English.
But yeah.
Jesus.
So I got a message back from her.
Nice.
Because this motherfucker even goes,
I'd still.
"Hey,"
say it,
well, what he
fuck
wrote
that.
was, "Hey, cool shout out to Amanda at the 50-minute mark."
No.
Wow.
Son, that's total like. You came with nothing but
Whoa.
victim just now.
Oh, wow, dude. You guys, I just want to say, I have respect for some English people, but you guys are dicks.
I don't know who did it. I'm very disappointed.
God. Well, okay. Well,
But,
well.
she
How
was-
is the response?
She wrote back.
Let's.
She wrote back, mental note, never to invite Adam anywhere.
Oh.
The best part of it is like she was in. I think she's flying back today, but she was in Florida with her little brother, and apparently the little brother listened to it too.
There you go. How does he feel?
Wow.
I don't know. He just liked her post. I was like,
that is so fucking funny.
yeah,
And so terrible.
I feel a little guilty because she's a nice girl, and I was like, look. Technically, what I said was like, you're a very nice girl.
She did say that.
But
You did
I'm
say
not
that.
driving 650 miles to meet anybody.
Right, you did say that.
Unless we fucking.
Right.
Like,
You didn't say specifically that you were going to, fuck her.
I mean, I fucked all 3 of the Grinning Hosts guys. I had to.
I know you did.
I didn't want to.
I know.
But it's principle. If I drive 650 miles, we're
You're going to
fucking.
fuck her. Exactly.
Bob knows what's up.
Give me that ass, man.
Yeah, but I just went with you on the
me.
trip sometimes. I never watched you.
Got in there though.
Yeah, he did. He pounded those ingly asses.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
God damn.
So, yeah, slow me out.
Wow.
Not sorry, cause fuck. I mean, shit. I do the same thing.
I mean, wouldn't you?
damn it.
I mean, yeah, I agree with that statement that you did. I mean, it's not a horrible thing to say.
What we doing? What I'm coming there for? What I'm coming there for?
You know what?
For real?
Honestly, at least he considers you to have sex with. I mean,
Oh, she's a beautiful young girl.
see?
How far is this?
650 miles. It's Orlando.
Mm.
It's like 648.
I mean, need to taste some pussy or something. Give me.
See? Even Kyle says
Better wrap
it.
it
So
up.
it's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
just a
free
matter
and
of
save some
principle.
for later.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
You know, human beings work on incentivization.
And
you know?
you trying to tell me the 2 bastards that whichever one sold you out would, if they had to come from all the way over here to meet him.
See, they don't do that though. They live in England. It's like 5 miles across.
No, I meant if they had to come over here. That
Yeah, I think they try to fuck. I think Craig Lucas was trying to fuck me anyway.
That's what I'm saying.
He's into some shit.
That's what I'm saying. So they would be trying to get in that ass.
Craig Lucas does 2 things. He talks about like trying to like fist somebody's asshole, and he posts like videos of him like wishing his kids happy birthday.
That's really weird.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
That's kind of like John Wayne Gacy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I could see if he's not chubby though.
not chubby. Well, okay.
No.
Well, we can go with
But are there any fat English people?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
I feel like they starve to death. I feel like they're
There's
all...
that guy. It's that guy who hosts one of them late night shows, whatever his name.
James
is.
Corden?
He's a fat dude.
But he came to America.
Yeah, but he was fat before he came.
Are
to
you
America.
sure?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then they have like Harry Potter's uncle, Uncle Vernon.
Yeah. Well, he's dead. So he's
he's
skinny.
dead?
He's skinny now.
Oh,
Yeah, he's been dead.
I was sad. You
Yeah.
said he was dead.
He is dead.
Come on, Bob.
I swear he is. He died.
Well, you just said he was skinny.
Because he's a fucking skeleton.
Yeah, that's the route he was taking.
You see, Kyle got
Bob.
it. Kyle got it.
Kyle, come on.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
You can't back Bob on this.
Come on, man. You got to back me on now, Kyle. You know where I was going. You
That's
felt
where
it.
he was going, you
You
know.
felt
But
Sounds like bullshit, Bob.
I'm sorry, man, but it's true. The man died probably 2-3 years ago.
oh, he's definitely skinny.
So he is definitely bone now.
Definitely.
The fastest way to lose weight. I
I don't
promise.
know. He was pretty big. He might not be skinny yet.
No, but I'm sure he's pretty sunken in.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, they put all that fluid in you.
Well, yeah, but it's to make you rot slower. It's kind of a weird thing. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't know why they do that. I think they should just let you rot. But I guess it's because people who want to do open caskets and stuff like that. That's why they put that stuff to preserve your body for a little bit longer.
I'm actually leaning towards like cremation for everything. Yeah.
Really? I thought about it, but then I also thought about what my dad told me. My dad told me one time he said that he's not an organ donor, and he doesn't believe in cremation. And I was like, well, why? And he says, well,
you don't believe you could burn up?
what if you die, and then you need all that shit that you got, your organs, your eyes, and everything else, wherever you go. So here I am giving my eyes away to somebody, and when I go to wherever I'm supposed to go, I can't fucking see no more.
You can still fuck the 72 virgins.
I'm just telling you what my dad told me.
I mean, if we're
you know?
choosing from religions, I mean, I would just choose randomly.
Yeah.
I can definitely.
And then he said,
Actually,
if I'm
72
gonna
virgins
burn-
is a lot of work because you got to teach them a bunch of shit.
yeah, you don't want to do that stuff.
Half of them are going to be lazy in bed and they just lay there. You know,
wanna-
but the cool thing
I
about
wanna-
fucking like a
72
Muslim
sluts,
virgin
right?
is
No.
that like they go like, "Oh, Like they,
No, I think you give them like an hour to watch some porn.
Just an hour?
Yeah, they give
do you
them
think
an
they
hour.
have porn in heaven?
What? If we're about to go have sex with 72 people that haven't had sex yet, I'm pretty sure I'm going to show them.
They better have
Would
it,
it
right?
be like?
Sure you can show them some
Would it be like My Stepmother Is an Alien, where they got like a little thing, like a VHS tape pops out,
Yeah.
and then like it plays
little
like
Betamax.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Well, put in some VHS porn for them. That's all they got up in heaven is VHS porn. No other type.
Because you got
porn.
to work for it, right?
Yeah.
You
I
can't
do-
just click it.
I
Give
do,
that
you know,
old
you got all that
school.
high def porn now. I do miss when you would watch the porn and there would be like a little ripple in the tape.
Oh yeah, it would do that like that little skip. Yeah. That's some good shit right there, dude. You know,
VHS porn in heaven, but no VCRs. You got.
that's what it is. No, that's your hell, man. That's your hell right there.
You think so?
Yeah, that would be like purgatory or some shit, where you got to sit there and just look at the tapes and just jerk off to the backs with the little pictures. You know,
I could do that.
you get like you only get like 5 tapes.
You got to watch porn on the flip phone in hell. That's your hell, right there.
The little
That's a hell of a flip phone.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Or no,
Pixelated.
even worse, you have to watch it with dial-up.
Yeah.
So it'll take like 20 minutes just to get a titty.
Remember that when like I don't know, like maybe I'm the only psycho here that would like print the shit out.
Oh no, I did too.
Remember when you would have dial up and you would try and like it would get like halfway up to like just above her titty
And you were like,
below the
"Oh,
neck,
shit."
and the shit would break.
Yeah.
and you'd have to start over.
It would freeze.
and you'd be like, I fucking wasted paper on this shit. Hold on.
Oh yeah. It would suck.
So
dude.
much color ink. Color ink was expensive.
It's still expensive,
This
man.
shit's so wet when it come out.
Yeah. You're like,
Oh,
yeah, this is
My
good.
parents
And
are
I-
gonna be so mad.
I kept those papers in like a binder.
Yeah.
I had actual binders full of women. Fuck
That's
Nick Romney.
awesome.
I had naked women in the binder. I had that, and like I kept it for a few years, and I kind of wish I just kept it in general,
Right.
Because there's a part of me that when I die, like I kind of do want to be remembered as a serial killer.
Cool.
I do want people to go through and go like, "What the fuck was this? This is some straight
Pick it
up."
like you goddamn.
Yeah, like you open the
Future
drawer, and
box.
it's got like a bunch of printed up pictures of women, a butt plug, some
And
other
like
weird
one of
things.
them's like got Demi
People
Moore
subject
from 1982
Yeah,
when she
the
had that
bush. The
giant
bush.
fucking
The
yeah,
bush.
when
the
she had
hair helmet pussy.
when
Okay.
she sat on fucking
Speaking of hairy people,
Yes, yes.
let's talk about something. How do y'all feel about underarm hair or just hair, lots of hair in general on women?
I don't like it.
There's a little bit of turn off, like
It's a turn off completely to me.
you go to put
It's-
your hair in a ponytail and you just got like fucking goddamn Ewok fur
yeah, I don't
coming
like.
out from
I
under
think
you.
that's
You know, by coincidence, I was thinking about this not too long ago because I was thinking about like I like hair on a pussy. I don't want Demi Moore. Like if you're going down on a chick, you don't like the worst thing in the world is like hair. You know, like when you're trying to lick something, it's hairy.
right.
You know, but you want like I like a nice bush. Like when I see
A
that
nice
in porn,
bush?
especially now,
You mean like trimmed nice?
it's got to be kept. You
Maintenance.
You want to maintain.
Yeah, it's got to be a maintenance thing. You say.
What do you think this bush will look like in a bikini?
You don't see the lines.
You don't see the lines.
One
You
or two
won't-
hairs might be kind
One
of
or two
hot.
hairs
If it just like
pop
kinda
out,
sink-
pop out.
Yeah,
What does
because
it
it
look
means
like?
it's
What
like the
it-
bikini can't contain her.
What if it look?
No, I can't
what
do
if
that.
it look like a smuggled treasure trove?
No, I can't do
I'm
that.
not sure. How do you
I'm
feel,
not.
Bob?
I'm not into that
You're
at
not-
all.
you're not into the
no,
smuggled treasure troves?
No.
You
No.
just
Why are you making it sound like a Saturday morning cartoon?
because that's exactly
See,
what
I
it
know,
looks like.
I know what you're talking
That's
about.
exactly what it
and
looks like.
I'm not a fan.
Just that fine, coarse hair is like, oh, that's not nigga hair. That's white people hair right there, and it looks like a smuggled treasure trove.
Yeah,
I do not enjoy this.
I don't like that.
No,
See, you're not a fan either.
Nah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Even if it was
I want
a
Because then you like look down
I
this like
it
hairy
thick, but I
asshole
want
and
it
everything.
clean. I want it maintained.
You
like
like
I
it
said,
thick but
like
clean
I
and
want to be able to
maintained.
lick
so
you.
no fuzzy, no.
I don't want to lick a
no
carpet.
smuggled
I want to
treasure
lick.
trove.
I want to lick. You know. But you see in porn so much like they're all smooth now that when you do see a hairy pussy on porn, you're just like, that's nice.
That is nice.
Feels like you're fucking somebody in the 70s.
I don't mind that. Or a nice, when they have like the
In their 70s or,
The designs
or
and
in the
shit.
70s.
Either one, Bob.
the designs are nice.
Designs are okay. You know.
What were we talking about before we got into like pussy?
hairy people.
Oh, hairy. No, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking about because I was thinking about like I like hair on a pussy. Like, why does it bother me if a woman's got a hairy armpit? Because isn't it kind of the same thing?
No, because I think it's honestly I think everything should be kept clean and because I feel it's unsanitary. It's with a guy too. Like I mean I don't cut my fucking underarm hair or anything like that, but
I do.
You know, you're risking infection every time you like shave all that stuff. Huh?
Of course.
I don't know. I don't like it. I remember when we saw Ted Alexandro.
Yeah.
You know, we went like we hadn't met you yet, but we went. You know, it was like Matt Robin and Jamie Huffmaster.
Yeah.
Or Huff.
Yeah.
Berlin
Huffmaster. Yeah.
You know, we went to that show and like there was like a cute chick sitting on the other side, and I was like, oh,
yeah, I remember
she's
that.
pretty sexy. And then the chick like moved her arm, and a troll popped out of her fucking arm.
Yeah.
And I was like,
right. Makes you wheezy a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, what's why?
Yeah.
Just like maybe you can cut it down a little bit or something. It's just because.
No.
But the thing is, she's making a statement. She's letting
That's
you know
what it
who
is.
she is.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest turn off is like you know who she is. It's not like she just ran out of razors and she didn't want like to
she hates
to take
men.
a rusty razor.
I
Yeah.
am woman, hear me roar.
Right. It's one of those things.
And my favorite part about that night was like Matt Robin at one point was doing his thing, and like he looked over to her and he was just like, "Ma'am, you haven't even smiled the whole night."
Yeah, it was
He's
funny.
like- and so he started paying attention to her, and at some point I don't remember what he said, but he said something, and she laughed despite herself, and he was like, "I got you."
Yeah. He was definitely pushing the limits with her.
Have you ever done that? That's got to be a nice feeling when somebody's like just
when
being
you
a
finally get 'em.
bitch. And
It's like, oh, you're not laughing, all right, and then you get that, and then they it's like, I got you, bitch. I got you. That's it.
That's
I'm
gotta
done.
feel good. You're like,
you
I'm
know-
finished. I done popped off. I'm done.
Because you know in their head they're like they trying to be angry. They're like, this is offensive and shit like that. But you
it's
like
silly.
offensive shit too. You just don't want to admit it in front of your friends.
Right, because you got an image to uphold, man. Fuck that, man.
But yeah, I don't. The hairy armpit thing. That's just cultural though. Because in France, I know
It's just
they don't
normal.
shave.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I mean, but it's. I guess it's kind of like a
But at
stigma
least-
thing
at
with
least-
us.
at
You know,
least
like
don't-
we kind
at
of
least-
see it
all
so
right.
much that it's like.
It looked
goddamn.
like it smell. So
Right,
don't
that's-
smell. Most of them smell. Most of them smell that.
when was the last time you smelled a woman's hairy armpit?
Not smelling a hairy armpit, just smelling.
Just
it
he means
general.
in general. Like when they walk past you, you're like, God damn, there's some BO coming off.
Like
of
I
here."
know some of them that have hairy armpits, and you go in for a hug, and you're like, oh, bitch, what you been doing? What you been doing?
And if you have a hairy armpit,
Bike over here?
Motherfucker said, "Did you bike over here?"
God
Oh man,
damn.
that tickled me, dude.
The fuck,
Bob really liked that joke.
son, it be fucked
That
up.
was
I'm
good,
like,
dude.
Yo,
That was really good. That was really
yo.
good. Yeah, and the bad part about it is they think that they should wear tank tops.
Because that's the thing. That's what bugs me the most. Is like it's a statement.
I know.
In France, it's not like that's just how they are. In America, it's like, oh no, you can't tell me how to be a woman.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna shave, and you have to find me sexy anyway.
Well, if you're gonna be like a cave woman, then we should be able to treat you like one. You know, Kyle should be able to walk up behind you, hit you in the head with a fucking club, and drag you in the back and butt fuck you. Right? That's what should happen. If you want to look like an ape, we'll treat you like one.
Bob saying some shit that Adam's loving.
My bad. My bad.
It's
My
like,
bad.
yeah.
I mean, it's just. It's,
Yeah. I'm with all that.
You know.
hold on.
If you ever watch the movie Cave,
Bunga.
not
I've never hit a woman.
like.
I've choked a couple, but I've never hit a woman. I'm just saying. I've thought about it.
Like there's a movie called Search for Fire. I don't know if you ever seen that. It's like the whole movie is not, there's no language in the entire movie because it's about cave people, and this conversation.
What do you mean, you people?
No, cave people, not you people. God damn it! I'm not talking about y'all. Dang. No, it's about cave people, and through the whole movie. Like I said, this conversation is what brought it up is because when you talk about hairy people, these guys, like the women in them are all covered in hair and there's no clothes. And they just like random dude, like this chick's out in the water looking around playing in the water. This cave dude runs up behind her, just punches her on the ground, and just fucking her right there in the ground and walks away.
Give me some.
mean, you know, and it's the animal.
I mean,
it's the animal instinct, right? I mean, they're just showing that's what animals like, you know. Watch that movie.
I'm not
The
saying
Quest for
it's
Fire.
right.
It's great.
But I can see the appeal in certain time periods. I can see how, you know, it was a simpler time. I mean, you ate, you fucked, you slept.
Wait a minute. Simpler time? I guess so.
You know.
They also didn't live past 20, you know?
Hunter-gatherers,
I make it to 25. I'm just saying.
The movie came out in the 80s. I think it was I was thinking like 82, 83, somewhere around there.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, it's a good film. I own it somewhere.
It's a good film.
It really is. It really is. It's one of those films that like push the limits for the time that it came out. You know. Speaking of hairy women and you know what women do, I found a fucking article
about a fucking article
about a woman who wore
how the fuck?
Who sells her panties for a living. She sells her panties, dirty panties to people. A guy paid...
What side is dirty?
Wait. A guy paid this woman $5,000 to wear the same pair of underwear for 3 straight weeks.
3 weeks straight. Oh, Lord.
$5,000 for a pair of...
She was like, that's cool, I do that anyway.
Pussy. That's a very itchy pussy.
I mean, that's what she wanted. I mean, that's what he wanted.
Now she's able to take a bath during that time period.
No,
I don't know. I don't know.
She's able to watch the shit.
How much?
$5,000.
$5,000 and 3 weeks straight.
3 weeks straight. $5,000.
You better not bathe. Don't. 3 weeks. I want just the dirtiest of pussies.
Oh, really? You would pay $5,000 for that?
Not. If he's paying $5,000, I'm pretty sure he discussing. He's like, bitch, don't.
I'm pretty grossed out, Bob.
Don't.
I am kind of too. I mean, does she sweat in those? Do you want her to like do gym stuff?
I'm pretty sure she has to sweat in them. I'm pretty sure. Like,
I mean, do you want? I mean, do you? Would your choice be like a big girl?
Not I per se, but if he's paying $5,000.
Oh, you're not saying you would?
No.
All right. That's where I got confused
had a whole
from.
Stint about goddamn underarm hair. You think I like a stinky pussy?
Well, I don't know, dude. I mean, some people kind of are that kind of.
That is terrible. You know how crusty
it depends.
That lining is gonna be. It depends.
There's a
undergarment.
Smell line. Okay, like I like the smell, but there is a smell line. There is too smelly. Like, yes. I knew this girl in the college program. I probably told this story before on the show.
That was the girl who dated the African guys, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You did tell the story. It's fucking great.
I'll try to keep it short. When I was in the college program, on the floor below us, there were these girls that were like our sister roommates. Like we did a lot of stuff with them.
Like sisters
in quotations.
I didn't want to fuck any of them.
The fuck out of here, man.
They just weren't my type.
Sure.
But one of them, the one we didn't hang around.
Y'all isolated her? Ostracized?
Everybody did.
That's the bitchy sister.
We went to their apartment. They opened the door, and it was like cold outside. It was like 60 degrees. And the second your nose hit the door, it was like hot musk. It was like being punched in the face with the smell of pussy.
Wow.
She had a fucking smelly pussy. Yeah. And it got everywhere. I don't know how. I can't tell you. But that room smelled like dirty pussy. And she was a weird chick. And there's plenty of stories about her. But since Bob brought it up, I'll just go ahead and mention. We found out later her name was Amy. And she was... Jesus. I don't think she was really a prostitute, but her roommates used to say, like, 'cause she was out at all hours of the night, and they said she was prostituting herself out to all the African exchange students.
The black niggas chasing Amy, man. Y'all gotta be careful out there, man.
Chasing Amy, bro.
I mean,
that was a good movie.
It was kind of like hunting down a woolly mammoth. I don't know.
Hunting down a woolly mammoth.
I think that works.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we found out a couple years later, she married one of them.
Oh, wow.
And she married a woolly mammoth?
No,
one of the African exchange students.
She married one of the African guys, and they got married, and they had a kid. And that child's name
yeast infection
was Simba.
They really named it Simba?
No. You're fucking lying, dude.
I swear to God.
That's kind of.
I swear.
Her name is Amy, and
I
he's
swear
African,
on the
and
love
they
of my
named
godson.
their child Simba. No, I don't. What type
They
of
have a
levels
child
is
named
this on
Simba.
right now?
I'm telling the truth, Bob. It's
How should you feel about this? Is it
I'm confused.
so is it racist?
It could be.
It could be racist,
It
but
could be, but
he's a little mixed kid.
And every time I
Simba
think-
was Jonathan Taylor Thomas anyway, so
Right.
well, now he's Donald Glover, but so every time
Simba's
I think
Donald Glover.
in the new movie that's coming out, Donald Glover's playing Simba.
What new movie?
Sure is.
They're doing like a Jungle Book style.
And
remake.
James
okay.
Earl Jones is back to do goddamn.
But they bring in
Mufasa.
Beyonce. I just don't like Beyonce. But anyway, so every time I think about Amy, I just think
Oh,
about
the
like
single
them
ladies.
walking along, and he's like, "Ami, Simba, come my way,
no.
come my way."
Oh my god! I can't believe they do
I'm
that
not
to
saying
Simba.
I'm a good person, but I have not hit a woman. Just choked.
Oh Jesus! Oh, so that's
Sticky
interesting.
pussies smell like rotten potatoes.
All right, that's an that's an interesting.
I've been introduced to a rotten potato by my friend.
and you were like, man, I've had my face in something like that before.
Paul Joseph, and he's like, hey man, you ever smelled this before? What does that smell like? And I was like, get it off my face, get it off my face. Why would you present that to me like that? It was just, it's like the softness of the tomato when it goes rotten.
Tomato or potato?
Potato.
Okay.
Potato.
Okay.
Like it was a little red potato, a little red spud potato.
Oh, like
And-
one of the ones you put in the
The
hard boil.
second
Yeah?
best kind. The second best kind.
And it was just rotten on the inside. It's like, you smell that. And I was like, that smells like some trifling pussy right there.
I know.
Like,
I don't know about that
We
one.
just went back to 1994 with
yeah,
Trifling in the house, yeah.
That's a trifling pussy right there. You just out there wilding.
Now we went to 2007.
Yeah, he's wilding out.
Where's Nick Cannon at?
I like that we dating these references here. I love it. Y'all keeping up. Y'all might get a black card pretty soon.
Man, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're
I
trying.
don't know. Your brother's pretty mad at me. This motherfucker called me on Free Comic Book Day at 3 in the afternoon. Like, you want your black card back? I know you got the comic book hookup. I want Legend of Zelda and Sonic. And I was like, yeah, I got the comic book hookup. I don't have fucking magic powers, dude. It's fucking 3 in the afternoon.
You're a little bit late there, bruh.
You should have just fucking followed up when you called me before Guardians of the Galaxy and I asked you
Right.
what you wanted and you said you don't know.
Right?
Like, that's your fault. I can't be black because I can't have sex with a black woman because you can't fucking mind a clock.
Uh-huh. Well, he was being black, dude. What you want him to do?
That's true.
You know? Come on.
We gotta get it in. When we
But
get
if
it
that's
in.
the case, if we're going to be stereotypical, then me not following through earns me my black card.
That's true.
I left you high and dry. I get to fuck black women now.
Speaking of which, we did get to go to Frightmare. Unfortunately, Kyle couldn't join us.
Yeah, I was moving.
He was moving. But we do have some really good interviews that will be on the YouTube show, the channel anyway. I got to sit down and talk to billypon
Billy and
for a while. It was really cool. He was fun. He gave us a bunch of crap, just all of his stuff, and we were just hanging out and bullshit. And took some pictures with him and stuff.
I need to apologize to him.
Why?
Because we went Friday and I said hello and he had DVDs of his movie,
Right,
Circus
right.
of the Dead. And he's like, he hands, it's Blu-rays.
It was
He had
Blu-rays,
and
yeah,
DVDs,
Blu-rays,
but he
DVDs.
hands Wayne the Blu-ray, and Wayne's like, oh man, hold on, let me get some cash. And Billy Pond says, no man, you're good. Like, I know you're good.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. It was
And
really
then he
cool.
picks another one up and he hands it to me, and I was like, thank you. But no, man, I don't really like horror movies,
Fuck
and
out of here! It's a gesture, Adam.
That's what I said.
I know,
Jesus.
but here's my like. I wouldn't normally be rude, but here's my thought: the man isn't rich. He has a certain amount of product.
Right,
that
he
has to pay to get those made, and he could give one to me that he could be selling to somebody else.
And I understand
I
that.
could have
Or-
taken it and given it to somebody.
To me.
Well, I got my black card.
But yeah,
I didn't briefly think about taking it because
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta know somebody who would want one. But like I said, if the dude just had thousands and thousands of them, and just wasn't worried about it,
Understandable.
I'd have just taken it and just been like, oh, thank you, man, because like whatever, you know. But
Right,
like I
right.
say, you had a convention.
You know he's there to make money with his
That's
video.
like the combo breaker. He fucking
And they're not famous. Like,
gesture breaker.
Yeah, he's like here, and then you can see
where's that video game?
You can
Is that the English version of fucking
you can see
Killer
the,
Instinct?
You can see the crushing feeling in Billy's eyes, like when Adam was like, "No," he was like, "That's fucked up. I ain't never had nobody tell me no for free shit."
Gesture breaker. Fucking.
I'm sorry, Billy Pond.
Nah, but it was really cool, man, to see Billy and hang out with him
met
for a
fucking
while.
Charles in Charge.
I did. Hold on, I was
Charles
getting there. So Saturday, me and Caitlin were walking around in the convention, and I was like going to different people to try to see if I can get an interview with them. You know, I asked what's his name, Salvini, the guy who
Tom
does
Salvini?
who does the stuff.
Sounds like a sausage.
He said, well, if we're not busy
It
tomorrow,
does sound
we
like a
can.
breakfast sausage. It's
Yeah.
specifically a breakfast sausage, though. So
like
Yeah,
that you said that.
Salvini, yeah. And then I took the shot and went over to Mr. willieaames, is the Charles in Charge, the show Charles in
He
Charge.
just sang the song. Yeah, he knows
Charles
what it is.
in
All right,
Get with it,
remember-
Bob. Pay attention.
Remember his friend Buddy Limbeck?
Limbeck.
That's who I got the interview with, man.
Oh, shit.
AKA Bible Man.
Bible man,
Bible
yeah.
Man.
He's also
come on. That was
He
weird.
did videos.
doing. Yeah, he
called
did Bible
yeah.
Man. That's what he did. He did that. So I went up to him and I asked him. I said, "Look, I know you're busy today, but tomorrow, when because the convention is usually slow on Sundays, and I was like, well, if you got some time, I'd like to come to an interview." And he goes, "Oh yeah, sure." He said, 9:00 we have the VIPs that come in the morning, and he said, so after that, I'll tell the girl at the front door, to let you in, and y'all can come interview. Man, we showed up 9:30. He said, "Yeah, come on." So we went back there. We were back there for a good hour, just bullshitting, hanging out with him, dude. He was a really nice guy. Yeah, and like I said, you'll have the video stuff on the YouTube channel. He actually said, "We should do this. We should do this differently. Let me interview you." I said, "All right." so he shot some questions at me, and I shot some back at him. So it was really fun. It was cool. He was a really nice dude. Yeah.
I would like to ask him. Like, he sounds very nice, so I don't know if I should, but I would have liked to ask him, like, what happens between like the movie Zapped, where you and Charles in Charge raped a bunch of chicks, and Bible Man.
Fuck.
He found Jesus, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like
That's
I said.
what that movie was. They had like powers that made women want to fuck you.
Well, yeah, I know. It was a great movie.
Good way of wording that though. Jin, the rapper, the Asian rapper, he does Christian rap now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like him and Madas Yahoo.
Yeah, that's about it. That's those two
Do
guys.
black people listen to Madas Yahoo?
No.
Who does?
I'm not sure.
Hipsters.
There you
That
go.
must be it.
It's a hipster thing.
Because, like, I've heard a lot
I've
about
heard a
Madas
lot of-
Yahoo.
yeah.
I've never met a Madas Yahoo fan.
His music is okay.
I just like saying his name.
Is that, yeah,
It's not bad.
Who's that? Who is that? Was it bicycles or something?
He's a Hasidic
He's a
Jew.
Hasidic Jew that raps.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So he's got like the big, like thick
Well, he's
beard.
got the beard, the little curls in his hair, on the side of his face.
Oh, okay.
His stuff is not bad. It really isn't. I mean, I've heard a few things. Actually, I own one of his records somewhere, but I mean, it's not a bad stuff.
Was he a pop in the 90s?
I think early 2000s.
yeah,
when,
2000s.
when he started catching
not
on.
90s, 2000. All right. Yeah, cause
Right
I
when the
remember
hipster-
hearing a lot about it, and I was like,
Right when the
all
hipster ball started rolling, and then that's where it started getting
I
there.
mean, more power to him.
Tiny
I don't
man
know. It's
buns
just like sometimes I'm thinking like, how are you famous? Like,
Yeah.
Store jeans.
who's watching your shit? You know.
One and with willieaames, I was talking to him about I told him, I said,
You talking to him about Madas Yahoo?
No, about Zapped.
That's a weird charge. That's a weird question, Bob.
I was talking about Zapped, man. Telling him that was like one of my favorite movies growing up. It really was. It was a fun movie, And he was just, he said, it's weird. It's like that movie is more influential than any of my other work. He said everybody says that's their favorite film. I'm like, okay.
That's because everybody wanted to rape chicks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Disney Channel remade that.
No.
Zapped?
Recently.
Really?
Last couple of years.
I'll have to look that up, man.
They changed the premise a little bit.
Oh, okay. So no
And
raping.
I think it was two girls instead of two guys.
Zapped?
Yeah, Zapped.
What are you fucking trying to go back in time?
Yeah, what are you doing? I'm going back in time.
Because the way you, like Kyle's playing with his watch right, he's adjusting his time.
Because it always.
But it was like the way you did it made it seem like it was purposeful.
Yeah.
Like what did
Zap?
Zapped? Can I go back? Let me turn
What
back to
year was that?
1983.
1983.
Okay, you guys ready?
Doot.
Buckle up and ploof, and our body moleculizes or something like that.
It's a very nice watch, by the way.
Thank you. I purposely had to get this. I was like, because I went to a TJ Maxx. I was like, who the fuck comes in TJ Maxx?
But
I
actually,
just want to say one thing though about that. He has Kyle has a phone that has a clock. He has a watch, and I'm sure his car has a fucking clock.
yeah,
on it too.
but
that motherfucker's never on time.
No.
that's
I would never
that's
be
a
on
good
time,
point, Bob.
That's different. This doesn't have any alarms on it. This doesn't have an alarm on
okay.
it, so,
And I want to say that you do have glasses with lenses on today too.
Well, these are my high school glasses because if I don't have these, I have nothing to see with.
Oh, what
And
happened?
nothing. My eyes are not taking the contacts right now because they old as shit. And I
Oh,
got
that
contacts.
sucks. That sucks.
Probably people said I should probably start a GoFundMe to get my eyes fixed or get some new glasses and shit. But I'll get it in time, in due time. In due time.
We could do a show. Donate to Kyle's eyes.
Yeah.
I really need to get LASIK because I this is some bullshit. LASIK now is pretty good.
Yeah.
Where,
It's pretty decent now.
It's not as expensive as it used to be.
Nah, it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $1,500 an eye.
It's
15. No,
I gotta say though, like
I priced it.
you wearing your glasses like Ben Franklin.
He is.
Like you
keep
got them on
sliding.
the edge of your nose.
Because they slide. I got a greasy face. It's this black skin.
It's like when you see an old man with reading glasses and they put it on the tip, like they think it helps. Like I don't know why. You all seen that, right?
Oh yeah.
Like old man, like they don't just put
He's
them
got it
on.
way
They
down
put it
here.
right on the tip. Like
They're reading glass. That's the bifocal. Before bifocals, that was that lens, that
I got
thick
you.
lens, because they didn't really need to look through the glasses the whole time.
No, you just needed to read.
read.
You just needed to
How the
read.
fuck did you become a glasses aficionado? Half the time
What?
you don't have lenses.
Are you serious? I've been wearing glasses since I was little.
You've been wearing frames since you was little.
No. I've been wearing glasses since I was little, and then I switched to contacts. I was like, I'm too active, and what if I get punched in the face? That's why I don't have an eyebrow ring. Because I was like, well, and I ain't haven't gotten a fight since, but still.
Why do you look at yourself in the mirror and go, you know what?
I
I
might
shouldn't
get
do
punched in
these
the face
things
today.
because I might get punched in the face.
Might get punched in the face. I don't know. It's fucking world's crazy out there.
Stop sleeping with crazy women and you won't get punched in the face.
Well, to be fair, if you stop going to Bullets, that might help.
Bullets is a nice place. I don't really have too many.
There's a place called
Bullets
Bullets.
is a nice place.
Bullets on,
Some of the patrons,
on AP Turo.
I don't know.
Oh, I got you.
Bullet Sports Bar. Some of the they had some of the people there. Like, all right, I did pop off at this dude one day when I was at Bullet. Bless you, and and he got really upset. But he had like two different teams on. He had like some shorts with like some fucking Lakers shoes, some Laker G Nikes, and
All right.
he had like a LSU jacket on with a Saint shirt. I'm like, bitch, you don't know where you at or what you doing right now. You try to come in and disrespect all these women, and I shitted on you, so you ain't getting no pussy tonight because of me. Fuck you, homie. And he did not like any of that. And like everybody was like, whoa, yeah, ha, ha, and laughing and pointing at him and shit. And
Well, that's kind of your own fault there. If he would have punched you
But
in
he
the face.
came in disrespectful. Don't come in disrespectful. You gotta cross because bullets is like you got two entrances and like so
Like oral and
come
anal?
from. No, well, yeah, okay.
Okay.
You can say
One
that.
of them is near the bathroom.
One
so
of
it is
them's
appropriate,
all the way
Bob.
in the back.
Anal.
Like, so, and then one's in the front.
Okay, oral.
Oral,
All
right.
I got you.
And so when you come in orally, like the stage is right there next to that oral section. That
Okay,
you come
kinda
in.
like the
So
Always Lounge?
Everybody, yeah.
Like how Always
everybody.
is.
Well, here, like, say this the mic.
Yeah.
Like right in front of me is the mic, and then the door is right to my right.
Okay.
Literally
All
like
right.
we're set up
and they
right
come-
now.
They gotta. They
All right,
gotta walk through your
you
path.
guys aren't familiar with this place called the Dixie Tavern, but that's how they were set up too. Yeah.
Everybody's gotta walk through your path.
Right in front. Yeah.
Right in front, yeah. And so he came in disrespectful, and I shitted on him, and everybody clapped and laughed at him after that, and he did not like that. He got
The problem is, like, ironically, the thing about Bullets is that it's the kind of place where everybody's probably got a knife.
Gotcha. That's cool.
possibly.
Every old man
Probably
in
got
there has a
blades in
knife.
there. Oh yeah, they are old. They old.
Not the women. Well, some of the women.
Women probably got
Some of the
blades in
women.
their purse or something like that. But it's an older bar, an older black people bar.
I got you.
So it's like it's different to deal with because it's an older black crowd. Like a younger black crowd, that's something to deal with as well. But an older black crowd, they're like, all right, I'll give you a chance, you young whippersnapper.
Gotcha,
Like
yeah.
that. And if you could get them, you're good. But if you can't,
you might as well get the fuck out.
rough.
That's the place that I was telling you about that I went to go see stand up, and I was like messed up because like I realized I was wearing my Ravenclaw hat. And I realized like that was wrong because all black people are Hufflepuffs.
Right, yeah. I completely understand.
and they're like, what the fuck? I don't know what the fuck a Hufflepuff is, but I don't like your hat, and you look like a nerd. We don't like your kind around here. Basically,
Nice.
without the country white man accent.
I like the country white man.
I thought it
accent.
sounded like kind of old black man.
Old black man,
A little
okay.
bit,
I
yeah.
thought you pulled it off.
Okay.
Almost
Something
like
like
Fred Sanford style.
I tried to give high
I
fives.
think it's
to
the inhaling
a
when
dude
you
with
talk.
Downs.
Like that's a very old black man.
That's what it is.
That kind of because you hit kind of a when you
Like
start.
Cedric the Entertainer when he does the old black man.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I feel that.
that's 'cause
they had a kid in there. Well, not a kid. He probably older than me, but I tried to give him a high five. He had Downs, and I tried to give him a high five, and I was like, "Yeah, fish," and he was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. You're on a spectrum. I didn't mean it. I thought, he wanted to give like his, I guess it was his mama or something.
Right.
High five. And she wasn't paying attention. I was like, I got you. Yeah. And, he was like,
Oh, man.
I fucked up one
bad.
time. I know I've told this on the show before. I fucked up one time when I went to MechaCon, the anime convention that's in July. We should do that this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I was at the rave, and there was this kid. I don't remember what he was wearing. I think it was like a full body. Maybe he was like dressed like Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. But like, I thought he looked ridiculous, and I was like, I'm gonna go high five him. I was like, high five, man. He high fives me, and he was like, thank you.
No.
And I was like, oh shit, I just made fun of a fucking like, I don't
Special
know,
kid.
like a half a tard.
A avatar.
And his mom
Is that
was
like
like,
a unitard?
and his mom was like, no,
like
that's
an
that,
avatar.
no, that's you, Bob.
Avatar.
And his mom was like, thank you, that was very nice. And I was like, I'm going to hell. I was like,
So
Baby avatars are half-atards.
make too many black jokes.
An
I make
avatar.
fun of.
baby.
I humiliate half atards and have sex with married women. I'm definitely going to hell.
and you like to slap people or choke women.
That's when the avatar gets old. They're avatars.
Yeah, avatars.
Avatars.
All
right.
That's just fans.
Are
of
they
the
allowed
Avatar
those in
movie.
Orlando now? Disney joke.
So the other people we met at that what you call it was I got to talk to for a brief second was Malcolm McDowell.
Hold on 1 second. I'm still gonna start calling people that like the World of Pandora avatars.
Yeah, that's you didn't hear what I said. I said that's what the fans of Avatar are called, avatars.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a little lost. Anyways, you met Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah, I got to talk to Malcolm McDowell for a few seconds or so.
Malcolm?
Malcolm McDowell.
McDowell.
You familiar?
would know him.
You
You would
familiar
know him.
with the was it Clockwork Orange movie?
Clockwork Orange.
Right here, this one. Clockwork Orange.
It's all Stanley Kubrick film.
He's been in a ton of movies, dude. You will definitely know who he is. He was in Halloween. He was in all kind of shit.
Basically, he's one of these actors that if you want a sinister Englishman,
He's the guy who plays him.
Oh, okay.
But
he
he's really
actually
cool.
physically he held up pretty well. He looks like he did like 10 years ago.
Yeah, he's aged pretty well. You know.
He's got to be in his late 70s now.
Oh, at least. Nice guy. Met E.G. Daly for a few seconds. She was kind of cool. It was funny because the lady in front of me wanted E.G. to get a picture with her. So she walked up to me and said, "Hey, you want to get a picture with me?" And I was like, "Sure." So I took a picture, took the other girl's phone, and took a selfie with E.G. Daly and gave the phone back to the girl. So that was pretty funny. She was nice though. Who else did we meet, Adam? We saw Ric Flair.
We did.
Woo!
We didn't take a picture.
We didn't take a picture with him though. Ric Flair was he was looking pretty rough.
No, he looks about how he had the last 10 years.
Sting.
Flapping.
Sting was there, but he was
The
hiding.
wrestler?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Sting was in the.
Well, if he didn't have his makeup on, I wouldn't.
No,
know.
he had his makeup. He was full geared up. Everything. They said that he only was there to do the photo ops. He could, since he is a saved Christian or whatever that, he thought that all the horror and devil stuff was too much for him, so they kept him locked away in a room.
The man still?
Yeah.
The man who took his gimmick from The Crow.
Yes.
And still dresses like that.
Yes.
Can't enter a horror convention because he thinks he's going to burn in hell.
I guess so.
That don't make any fucking sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
I know, but that's the reason he kept his way in the back.
But you gonna get that money though.
Oh, he's gonna get the money.
You know what pisses me off?
Because he was charging like $50 a person.
You know what really pisses me off?
Gonna get that money.
At no point in that fucking convention did Ric Flair go out there and say, "Come on, Stinger!
Yeah,
I want you to come and wrestle me at this horror convention." I don't sound like Ric Flair at all, but woo, woo, woo.
That would have been incredible. I just have to say.
That was the last thing that the last match of WCW when they were still WCW was like Ric Flair was just like fuck it, and he was just like, "There's nothing planned, but if I'm gonna go out, I want to go out wrestling you, Stinger." And so they just fucking wrestled.
They just started fighting. All right, cool.
I don't know who won because I didn't really give a shit.
It was kind of like the end of. It was kind of like the end of Rocky.
God damn it, Sting!
It just kept going, and they rang the bell at the end.
And they went to
a
beach and they like hugged and like bumped dicks.
Yeah, pretty much.
That upset me, Sting.
By the way, I saw when I was in Walt Disney World a month or two ago, I saw a free preview of Cars 3.
Yeah.
That bitch is taking a lot from the later Rocky.
Really?
Yeah, just like the first one was basically Doc Hollywood.
Right.
This one's like Rocky 3 through 5.
Nice.
So like he's old.
So
and
they fight a
he's
Russian?
Retired. No, but there is a scene where they go to train on the beach and they get really excited.
No,
they don't have dicks to bump, and one of them's a chick.
But they bump tailpipes.
Maybe so. I don't know, but I was like,
that's butt to butt.
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. It's the closest thing he's got to a dick, I guess.
Animals.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we don't know for sure. I'm just saying, ignore that one. I don't know. I mean, technically speaking, you've never seen his undercarriage.
This is true.
Because he had a girlfriend and she had a tailpipe. I mean, he could have easily, like, got up on.
Wait, so you're trying to say that cars have dicks like dogs?
They got eyes, Bob. Shit,
like
they can't have dicks.
Turtle dicks.
Turtle dicks.
Do
you know what a turtle dick looks like?
Yeah.
Really?
It comes out like a
does it come out the back
it's a
end?
mushroom head. No, it comes out like one of those leeches.
Where the fuck does it come out at?
It has a head like a fucking spear.
So it's
you were making hand gestures like Snoop Dogg's interpreter.
Like a shovel
man, you
head?
saw her, huh? She was getting down.
That was
funny.
That was great.
Fucking dabbing on them hoes and shit. I'm like, yeah, people don't dab no more. But still, she is an interpreter.
Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Why you gotta throw that out, bro? You using fucking words
now all
from
of a
the
sudden
90s.
you dating shit.
Yeah, what the fuck is that, dude?
Whatever,
yeah,
Nick Cannon.
Wilding out, motherfucker.
So I seen a dirty little kid that was all right. There was these two little kids outside a coffee shop, and this little boy, he was dirty as fuck, okay, and he had his pants right, like Huck Finn or Tom Sawyer,
right.
like you know how they had him hiked all the way up.
Yeah,
like his mama did that for him, but he was comfortable, and you know he looked like a dirty little orphan boy,
right?
But he probably wasn't, and it was bothering me because his pants were so tight and like hiked up on him, you know, and he was blatantly digging in his ass.
Really?
Like inside his asshole.
Like he was all up in there.
All up in there. And I'm like, whoa, like you doing too much. And then he was actually grabbing at pieces of cookie.
He was like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory,
coffee shop.
That's gross. I feel you.
But on top of that, like he wasn't the one that was really bothering me. It was his friend that was on the ground. All right. He was standing there in the Captain Morgan stance, right?
This is starting to sound like the type of porn that you go to jail for.
The kid digging in his ass was Captain Morgan.
I don't think he understood what he was doing because he was young. But the way it looked, he might have known what he was doing. Like, you know how kids get curious and shit? So
he must have been real curious to find out what his asshole felt like.
There's this other little boy who was extra dirty. Looked like he fucking put his hands in mud and just wiped his face. He was that dirty.
So he's like Pigpen from fucking. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, shirt all fucked up.
Yeah,
crumbs and shit on his shirt. He on the ground playing with a water bottle. Now the tight pants kid is standing next to him, close to his face, in a Captain Morgan pose.
Oh,
yeah,
I get it. Right. So he's like this, and his dick.
Right there, and he's itching his asshole as he's kind of giving a little thrust towards the little kid's face, not knowing if he knows what he's doing or not. And I'm like, I don't know if this kid on the ground understands.
Well, folks, this has been the Metal Hand of God podcast. I think we're off the air officially.
It is bothering me because I'm like, this little dirty ass kid don't understand what's happening right now, and it pissed me off because he was taking his fucking bottle and trying to flip cup it. You know, you ever seen when they fucking flip
yeah.
And then they make it land back up and they dab on it, and he kept doing that, and I was like, you were just being groped. Stop dabbing. Stop. Like, you gotta understand that this kid might take your booty at one point in the day if y'all gonna be friends.
Well, maybe they already have.
It's possible.
Who are you to judge, goddammit?
At one point, I used to exercise.
It was strange.
I know. That's a weird situation.
It was a long time ago, but I used to exercise, and I went to the gym, and I'm fine with being naked in the gym locker room. I'm not fine with what I don't like is the old men who are like, let's have a conversation with our dick
with their
out.
saggy balls.
I don't want to talk to him.
If I walk in on accident on two men jerking each other off, I'd be like, that's gross, but I understand that.
That is gross.
If I walk in on four men facing each other and they got their dicks out and they're talking about Judge Judy, that's fucking faggy.
That's fucking faggy. Say gladiator Roman times.
But anyway.
It's faggy because they're talking about Judge Judy, not
because they're naked.
No, because they're not jerking each other off. Like, there's only one good reason for four men to be pointing dicks at each other, and that's because they want to jerk each other off. If you're talking about Judge Judy, that's fucking faggy. Anyway,
being a fag. Stop being a fag.
Right, Bob? Anyway,
I agree.
I was in the gym one time, and like I don't look good, but I'm comfortable I don't like rush to like, oh, I gotta have my underwear on. I can't have nobody see my dick. I don't worry about that shit. But like, I feel like, yes, take your time, but you shouldn't be nude for no reason in the locker room. So
there's kids that come in there too.
Yeah. And so like one day, like I'm sitting there and I took my clothes off and I unwrapped my towel and I was putting my clothes on. So I sit on the little bench by the locker to put my shoes on, and this dude walks in and he just drops his towel, which like whatever, that's fine. He opens up his locker, dick's still hanging out, and his phone rings.
Ooh,
so he picks up the phone and he's like, "What's up, John?" "Yeah, I'm not doing anything." And he starts to have a conversation with John.
Right.
And his dick's still hanging out. And I'm just like,
you're admiring it.
No. I'm just trying to put my shoes on and get the fuck out of here.
I got you.
But put my shoes on the ground and I gotta bend down. This right there.
But so he's talking to John. I'm gonna call him Mr. Drummond. Mr. Drummond comes over. And like, he starts getting closer to me.
Right.
I'm just like,
were you cockeyed?
I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, there's gym etiquette. Motherfucker.
I thought you said his name was John.
This motherfucker gets... Shut the fuck up, Bob. Mr. Drummond fucking next to me with me sitting on the bench.
Oh, come on.
Gets in the fucking Captain Morgan stand. His dick is pointed at my face.
No, man. Don't do this.
And he's talking to John, and I'm just like, Mr. Drummond...
Like, yo,
I could flick you in the nuts right now.
Yo.
Dude, you should have. That'd have been incredible.
There's fucking gym etiquette.
There is. You don't put your dick in somebody else's face.
No.
Unless they ask you.
There's literally no reason for you to be in the Captain Morgan stance with your dick out unless you're about to fuck something on your bed.
Well, maybe he was coming at you. Maybe he was just showing you, hey, look what I got.
No, he didn't come at me.
Trying to assert dominance. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to assert.
Yeah, he was like a pit bull getting ready to bite your neck.
He was really trying to assert penis, and I'm not. I'm not inserted.
Come on, man. You just weren't interested?
No.
Not at all?
It's fucking horrifying.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
So I don't even think I finished putting on my shoes. I think I was like, all right,
I'm gonna just
good.
go. We'll just go.
I was like, I can
leave.
walk
You
to
should
the
have
car
just,
with my socks
grabbed
on.
his balls and pulled them off.
That's a whole lot of dick touching.
It's kind of faggy, Bob, but okay.
I mean, I'm not saying I would have done it. I'm just saying you should have.
Sounded pretty excited, Bob.
It would have been a good part of the end of the story, you know? Instead of you on, I got to leave, and you walk away.
You should have gave it a right cross. Just boom.
Or you should have accidentally, like, swung around and hit it with your shoe. You know, like, oh, man, I was putting my shoes off. I didn't mean to swat you in the dick.
When you throw your bag up, just fucking.
Yeah, like, make sure you got something sticking out the end, you know?
Well,
I didn't dick stabbing.
Mr. Drummond ran goddamn, won that round.
Watch out for round 2, bitch. Speaking, we're about ready to end, but I just wanted to say, on our way back from Dallas, we were listening to some podcasts on just as we were coming home, and there's a show, I don't remember the name of it, but it's on this network, like the things you should know or how things work.
Things are made?
Yeah, something like that. And these guys were breaking down fan theories of different shows and stuff. And there was one that really fucking intrigued me, and it was about Saved by the Bell. Did you? I'm just asking, not to bring up the theory or anything.
Kyle, did you ever watch Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you know that there was a show? This is the reason I brought this up. Did you know there was a show prior to Saved by the Bell?
Yeah. Good Morning, Miss Bliss.
I had no idea that existed.
Yeah, it was set in Indiana.
Yeah.
Lasted one season. Only a couple of the characters carried over.
Right. Yeah, and I had no idea that existed, and they were saying that Saved by the Bell is actually in Zach Morris's mind, because in the first show, Zach Morris is more of a schlub kind of character. Like he's not the cool kid, and bad stuff happens to him all the time. And that's
not true.
That's what they said. I didn't watch the show.
Wrong. That's
I've
not
never
true at
watched
all.
the show, but. In saying
that sounds like bullshit, Bob.
Hey, dude, I'm just telling you what happens.
Adam's calling out the bullshit.
So you're saying they were saying that Saved by the Bell is Jacob's Ladder
is all in his head, and basically, like, because if you listen even to the theme song,
they've been putting that theory to a lot of.
If you listen to the theme song for Saved by the Bell, it's all about shit bad happening to the main character, which obviously rotates around Zach Morris. And nothing ever bad happens to him in the show.
If any of these guys got more pussy than me, there is no God.
Well, no, these guys didn't come up with the theory. They're just rehashing someone else's theory that they said.
But they read it, Bob.
So we read a lot of things on here.
Do we?
Yeah.
I don't read it all.
We do.
I listen to audiobooks.
Apparently you don't.
He listens to audiobooks.
So I'm
anyway,
you're the only one that reads, Bob.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought it was an interesting theory.
It is very interesting.
And just,
it is.
They put that theory to a lot of things, though.
Like, well, I mean, is it Saint Elsewhere?
Yeah, it's all Jacob's Ladder.
Yeah, Saint Elsewhere is actually what it is.
Yeah.
Because at the end of Saint Elsewhere,
it's in the mind of a retarded boy.
Yeah, the main doctor, it's his son who's autistic, and he's staring at a globe, and it's a little hospital. So the kid's just been thinking 6 years or 7 years of this TV show was all in his head.
Oh.
It's kind of neat, but then they're also saying since it ended that way, so that means every show that is attached to that is also in the mind of a retarded child. Like all the shows, like the doctors went to Cheers, so that means Cheers is associated with that. So that show is actually part of this kid's mind. It's like a huge. There's like it's close to like. I think they said it was like.
Bob, there's such a thing as stupid people.
40 or 50
and
other
you shouldn't
shows
listen to them.
40 or 50 other shows
that are attached to this one.
Because back then they used to do backdoor pilots.
Yeah.
Which isn't code for like fucking somebody in the airport lounge.
It is an anal.
I liked all of it. Okay. I liked all the references just now.
Yeah. I understand that, dude, but I'm just telling you that's how the theory gets.
Backdoor pilots meaning that they're jumping off one. What does that mean?
One show for another.
Okay, so when they wanted to introduce a new show, sometimes to
try to grab other people.
Have you ever seen Benson?
Yeah.
Benson was a backdoor pilot. So there used to be a show called Soap, and Benson was one of the characters on it.
Right.
They were like, Robert Guillaume's really popular. One day he's gonna play a monkey in The Lion King. We should give him his own shit.
Right.
So they just made an excuse
Rafiki?
where Benson was like,
Follow me,
I'm
Rafiki.
going to work for your cousin in Washington D.C.
And that's how it went.
And
off.
so there was an entire episode that is set. It's an episode of Benson. The pilot episode of Benson is an episode of Soap, and then they
Right.
go and they make their own show. But the reason that they do that is because they want to see if it's popular.
They want to see
And,
if people will carry over.
Like if it doesn't work, they don't do the show.
Right.
So they'll try out a pilot episode on a show that's successful already, and they used to call those backdoor pilots. And they don't do that anymore.
No.
You know.
Oh, meaning like, it's a totally different episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. I like that.
It's really cool because it married a lot of stuff together. Like the Jeffersons and All in the Family was basically the same thing.
Yeah, Jefferson spun off All in the Family.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're still doing that now with they're just kind of bringing people in now, like bringing other episodes.
They're just doing
They do
crossover
spin-offs now, but they don't do backdoor pilots.
Yeah.
Backdoor pilots is a specific type of thing.
Yeah, they don't do anything like that.
It's literally a completely different show taking place during a season of already
a popular show.
Anyway.
Yeah, but anyway, that's no here or there. But yeah, like I said, it was kind of a cool, just listening to what these guys were talking about, different things. I mean, they did a whole bunch of other stuff too. Like we listened to it for
was
about
a different
2 hours.
world of backdoor pilot.
Yes,
it was. But that was for
that's probably one of the last
the
ones.
Cosby Show, right? Yeah,
That's probably one of the last ones.
Well, yeah, that was really good.
It was a good show.
I hated that it came on, but it's burned in my memory. I just because it reminds me of the projects. I know there was certain shit that I would watch on TV, but I'd be in the projects.
Right.
Man, it just all feels
We
old.
all watched that show too.
Yeah,
I know,
watched
but
it,
I watched that show in the projects. So
he watched it while he lived in the projects.
Yeah, instilled in my head to where
You don't like that.
It's supposed to inspire you and let you know that there's a different world.
Sure.
There are
Not
certain
that time.
certain shows where I like movies that I can't watch anymore. Like
it makes me feel funny.
What's the name of that fucking mobster movie? Goodfellas. I can't watch Goodfellas ever. Because I was watching that show when my dad died, and that was just like it's just ingrained in my head. I remember the moments when I was in the bedroom and my mom called me into the other room to come be in there, and I was watching that fucking movie. I can't watch it anymore.
Thank God you weren't watching porn at the time.
Yeah, right. I mean, that'd be terrible.
Huh. That is strange how shit like that happens.
It does. I mean, there's certain things that are like that's your trigger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Trigger words, bruh.
This makes me feel about the projects. I don't like the projects. Ugh.
I don't blame you. What is there anything that's
gentrified?
Is there anything fun about the projects?
No. I was talking about this the other night. I had to host this this variety show at the Dragon's Den.
How much of a variety was it?
Deftones was there, and your boy said to say hi.
Oh, it was the other night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right,
yeah,
that's
I hosted
cool.
That. And
Phil Doty's band.
Yeah.
Cool.
Friend Shrimp was there, and Kane Resurrection. They were there, and I hosted that show, and I was talking about, man, something makes me feel like the projects. Like, that's one of those times in the projects where you wanted to go play Nerf football, but you can't because your Nerf football went under the projects, and they ain't got no but crack needles. And
yeah, you don't want to climb
Nerf
under there to
balls
go
in
get
there,
them.
so
Yeah,
now you done lost out. Now you got to come up with an imagination. Imagination gets you to wind up getting jumped and then fighting a female at the end of the day. So
that sounds fun.
Yeah, not really. Not really.
Did you win?
Well, apparently I acquired.
You should have choked him
after that. Well, see, this is an actual fist fight because, like, I don't know how it happened, but basically,
Well, let's specify how old were you when this happened.
I had to be like maybe 12.
See, okay, all right, so that's justified. Go ahead, keep going.
Okay.
I just don't want everybody to think that Kyle was
There's
like
other
20.
justifications.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
All right,
just saying.
This is how this all started. Growing up in the Iberville project, not growing up, like I had to go get dropped off at the Iberville projects, okay, because that's where my great grandma stayed at.
Right.
Grandma D. Bears and my brother. He was supposed to be getting off of school at St. Aug. He was supposed to come. He was gonna walk. He was gonna walk home. He was gonna walk there, and then my stepmom.
You talking about Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
He was supposed to come home. He was supposed to walk there, and then we was gonna get picked up by my stepmom, and we was gonna go home.
Let me guess, he didn't show up.
No, he did not. He went to go get pussy or something that day, and the whole
Is this
ordeal.
the story that you won't let him fucking ever live down?
No.
That was a different time he let you down?
And there's a few times he's let me down. And there's the whole time I sprained my neck because he told me to do something, and he was like, "I'd never tell you to do that." I was like, "No, you told me to do exactly that," and I
you hurt
sprained
yourself.
my fucking neck. Yeah.
Well, anyway, so you were beating up a 12-year-old girl.
No, it did well. Well, see, this is how it came about. Like,
All right,
they had this. There was this kid in there, and my cousin was there. And like before my cousin got picked up, we was playing with the ball and shit. And they had this little nigga kid that came around with his two older cousins, and he was like, "Hey man, that's my ball." And we was like, "No, this not." He was like, "This." We was like, "This my cousin ball. He came brought it from his house."
Right.
He was like, "Nah, man, that's my ball. Fuck that. Get my ball." It was like, "No, bitch, you ain't about to take this ball from my cousin."
Right.
And then I guess he had just started karate and shit. He was like, I know karate. I was like, okay, but I really knew karate. I took
Right.
Taekwondo.
Oh yeah, I know. I've seen
at that
pictures.
time. Right. And he went for a high kick, and I blocked it, and I caught it, and I flipped him. And he was like, oh, fuck that. I'm going to tell on you, and I'll be back. And like, I was like, all right, whatever. So me and my cousin finished playing, and then he left. And then this little nigga kid came back around with his older cousins, and they started picking on me after that. And I was like, well, fuck this. I'm not about to go nowhere. And the candy lady came from outside the screen. The candy lady stayed right next door to my grandma.
What's the candy lady?
The candy lady is the lady that got like HufflePuffs, pickles, cold cups. HufflePuffs and cold cups are the same thing, but nachos.
Is this some fucking Harry Potter shit?
So
No, man. It's
One of those is a winged griffin.
Y'all ain't never had a candy lady.
I've never had a pucklebuck.
Never
a
had.
hucklebuck, man. A hucklebuck. It's like a frozen
They
cup.
sell that shit next to Butterbeer.
Well, she was the candy lady. She had all types of snacks and
She
shit,
was
gummies and
a
everything.
lady that was hustling kids. That's what she was doing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically,
Gotcha.
little hugger juices and shit, you know.
Oh,
And-
the hugs.
Yeah,
The little-
she had
The,
everything.
the shit that ain't really juice, but they say, "Won't you have a juice?" and it's like just straight candy water.
Yeah, basically,
Yeah.
water waters. Yeah, so she was like, "You better go inside, boy." And I was like, "Why don't you tell another adult? Because you see what's about to happen out here." And I was like, "Fuck that, I'm not going inside." And they started like picking on me and hitting on me and shit, and started jumping me. And like, it was a whole bunch of back and forth. Look at that. That was a pretty menacing bust through.
Can I help you? We're trying to finish a story here.
I'm waiting to finish the story.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But well, in the meantime, as we was fighting back and forth, I didn't go inside, and I guess somebody else came. Like
Right.
they went and called their like sister or something like that.
Gary's breaking shit.
Came here knocking shit.
Hold on a second, Kyle.
Okay.
Gary, are you all right?
Perfect.
All right. Just making sure. All right, go ahead.
Well,
I have completely lost the narrative. How about you, Bob?
I have no idea what's going on. I just know Kyle got his ass kicked. Right.
I didn't get my ass kicked. They were picking on me.
All right, yeah, that's right. They're
They
picking
were
on you.
picking and hitting on me, and so okay, there's three little boys, this little boy and his cousins, and I didn't go inside because I'm hard headed. And in the meantime, like they had another cousin that came over,
Right.
a brother or a sister or some shit, like an older sister to this little boy, and she came over and she was like, "Oh, I heard you was just such and such, yada yada yada." Like they went and got her, they went and called her for me because they were the older cousins were older and they'd be like, I can't hit on this little 13-year-old, but I could push him down and kick him and shit.
Right.
You know, so they didn't really like beat me up or nothing like that.
They were just fucking with you.
Yeah, so the little boy, he went and called somebody else, and he went and called like his older sister, who was just probably like a little bit older than him.
Right. So she was like 12.
Yeah, right. And so like she came and started fussing and shit. I was like, what the fuck ever, I'm not about to fight a girl and shit. And we started tussling, and I'm like,
Tussle, that means grabbing boobs and pushing.
yeah, pushing around and shit. And
Long story short, that's how Kyle lost his virginity.
and there was nobody out there.
There's no
at the
ass
time.
rape in that
You gotta
story.
understand, like when you in the project like ain't nobody, like nobody comes outside until like something dramatic happens. And so like I'm fighting, ain't nobody out there. Nobody sees this, and like I noticed because we in the middle of the street as I'm fighting this chick, like I look up and there's just a crowd of people. Like I can't even see like the street no more.
I got a question. And if nobody sees it, does it really happen?
But there's a whole bunch of people there to see it.
Yeah, all right. Well, you just had nobody sees it.
Gary, that was fucking retarded. Did you really stop the goddamn story for that?
Yeah, and so like
he fucking took my mic like he had a purpose.
It was no purpose at all. And as I see all these people, like I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, holy shit! Well, these people came from. I got a jab to the face, and I'm like, oh shit! I'm in a fight for real. And like we fight until both of us end up crying at the end. So it was about a good maybe 6 minutes. A good 6 minutes of me fighting this chick in the street, and then us going home and crying. And then the next day, I think she was my old lady. I think so. I think she was my old lady the next day. Cause
I knew it was going.
She kept coming by, and my grandma was like, "Hey, Kyle, there's this girl that came looking for you." I was like, "Yeah? What girl?" She like, "She stay right down there." I was like, "Oh, that's her." That's because she was cute. I just had to fight her, just because she got called on me. So I was like,
"So you beat."
Where you beat the girl up and you get the girl.
Hey, look, it's full circle.
Full circle.
Full circle.
That was pretty good. All right, you redeemed yourself for everything.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, Gary.
You definitely redeemed yourself on that one.
Redeemed yourself on the full circle.
So after that, every time a girl came around and said, "You know how to hit it right," you said,
"Yep.
Damn right." In fact, I do know how to hit it right.
All right,
Brown style. See if you.
All right, Gary, I'm gonna give you the mic.
All right, so Gary has something to say. I don't know what it is, but he's about to bless. I do. Okay, all right. So you talk on the microphone.
Like
this is for Adam. All right.
It's like
Be
it's Christmas.
full firm. My dick would never be in the arse of an Englishman. Be he
Arse.
woke, be he asleep. I would never be in him balls.
Bitch, that don't even rhyme.
Farce.
So basically, what this is to deal with the 500 episode that is going to happen soon, where well, actually, we already discussed this since
you could have changed "from" to something that rhymes with "man."
So since the pop has been bought for Adam, now Gary will be giving the penis to Mart the Magnificent.
It will not happen.
We're gonna do it
All right,
live.
then apparently it's gonna be the other way around. I don't know.
Whichever.
I don't care who
happens.
fucks who. I just promised the people a live sex show, and you're doing it.
This will be the most anticipated episode ever.
Cowboy butt sex.
Kyle Boy Butt Sex.
Oh, I didn't say one of them has to wear a special hat. That's just cruel.
Yodelay.
Well, this has been an interesting episode. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for being here. And that's it. So, I was your host, Wayne.
I'm Kyle. I'm the Menace.
I've been Adam, Bob.
Here now.
And that's Gary over there in the back.
And the 500 episode will not happen. It's all a farce. It will happen. Most anticipated episode. He's trying to get you to listen. Ain't shit gonna happen.
Oh, there's going to be a lot happening.
We're going to edit all that out, Bob.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen,
bro.
to keep it. No! Yeah!
Ain't no penetration.
All the way.
Adieu, parting is such sweet sorrow.
Go ahead and run. Run home and cry to mama.
Get the fuck out!
Okay then. That's it.